Hi guys, so I wanted to bring something to your attention really fast. Um, you guys know that when I basically show you demonstrations of how to make the miracle growth water and so on, a lot of times when I scoop my rice out into the jar, mine looks a little darker. So you guys have been emailing me, which I really don't know why, because I tell you that the formula is always the same, that don't worry about the color, that the ingredients that really matter, you can't see them. But anyhow, um, I keep getting emails and people are saying, well, my color is not the same as when you do it at home. Let me show you guys something. When I store the rice, I store it laying down this way. The reason why I do that is for even distribution of the cinnamon. You see? Even distribution of the cinnamon. So a lot of times when you see me and I'm scooping out something to show you how to make it, I'm getting a lot of the cinnamon in my first batch, in my first scoop, so mine looks darker. Remember guys, the only thing that makes it look dark is the cinnamon. Everything else, you cannot see it. You can't see everything else. So I wanted to show you something else. Now this is a bag that I just keep on my counter, and it's standing up straight. See the difference? The cinnamon is probably either at the bottom or it's just distributed somewhere in there. So you see guys, so please guys, don't get caught up in what it looks like. Don't get caught up in what it looks like, because if I decide that I'm not going to put cinnamon in anymore, then you will not see anything dark. It'll just be clear. So if you are concerned about that, you just want it darker, do what I do as I store them before I ship them out to you. Instead of you sitting it up like that and then it starts to look like this, just lay it down. Just lay it down and you'll see a darker look in the water, okay? But as I told you guys before, see, when you lay it down, it looks like that. When you don't lay it down, when you just have it sitting up, it looks like this. As I told you before, guys, some of you are worrying about the wrong things. The miracle growth water works. It works. Don't get caught up in whether or not your water is lighter, if it's darker. I'm not going to cheat you. You guys see me when I make it. It all comes out of the same batch. I put the same ingredients in each time, the same amount. Like I said, because I store it this way, I store them flat, because remember, I have a lot of bags. So when I make it, so if I sit it up, I'm not going to have enough room. So I lay mine down, and like I said, as far as also I want all the cinnamon to be, evenly distributed, because so that's why I lay it down. I like to see the brown on the bottom too. But don't get caught up in that, guys. When your bag is sitting up for a while or a week or so, it's going to start looking like this. And so when you make it, it may not look as brown as what, mine look like. Also, another thing, guys. See how remember when I made this the other day? See how it looks clear? Here's the bottle. It looks clear. So it's not going to keep that brown look until you shake it. Look. Remember how dark it was the other day? It's not as dark, see? Once I shook it, it got dark. And then once I shake this one, and this one has a lot in it. Hold on. I think let me see. Shake it up real good. See? So as it shakes, guys, there's a possibility that it may not be as dark. Don't worry about it. All the ingredients are still in there, so no worries. Don't get all caught up in whether or not it's dark. All right? So and I get it. But guys, trust me. Trust me. That's an email that you can actually avoid sending out. I don't cheat you. If you're thinking that I send one person, their bag may have more cinnamon than yours. It all scoops to be 10 ounces. I make it evenly. If you just want to see a darker look, then start laying your bag down in your cabinet versus having it sitting up. But okay, so I hope that solved the issue of anyone that may be thinking of emailing me and worrying about color. Don't worry about color, guys. It works. It works. Stop worrying about things that have no control over, that you really don't have no control over. Don't worry about it. Everything is even. Don't worry about the color. The ingredients are the same, okay? The ingredients are the same. The only time that I may change something is if I'm putting something in as a fragrance. If I wanted it to smell better. That's it. So the Miracle Growth Water is still going to work for you whether it's dark or light. Some people may lay it down in their cabinet. Some people may sit it up. Some people may, I don't know. People do different things. So again, no worries. When it's laying down, it looks like it has more cinnamon. When it's sitting up, it looks like it has less cinnamon. Make sense? I hope so. All right, guys, that's it. I got to get back to what I'm doing. The things that I have to do anyway while I'm in here. You know, today's registration for my son's school. But I figured I would come live. I'm sorry, it's looking kind of foggy. Okay, cleared up. Again, I just had to address that because a lot of times I get emails and I do get aggravated, guys. I'm telling y'all, I'm human. A lot of these emails, you know, you don't really have to send them. Don't worry about the color. Stop getting caught up in the color. I keep telling you, the only thing that makes the rice dark is cinnamon. Cinnamon is not the main ingredient of the rice. It's not. I could take the cinnamon out and you guys will still get great results. I put the cinnamon in because I know that cinnamon helps with hair shedding. But the other ingredients that I have in helps with hair shedding as well. So please keep that in mind. I love you all. I appreciate you guys shopping with me. I appreciate you guys supporting the whole MGW movement, which is Miracle Growth Water. But don't get caught up in color, please. Don't get caught up in color. Don't get caught up in, oh, I let it sit now. Because I had people send me pictures and say, oh, is this supposed to look like this? Yes. You're talking about something that's fermenting, guys. It has to spoil. So, yeah, your water's going to look rank. You see? Look at that. It's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that, guys. That's why I do so many videos. So, you know, I try to give you guys the benefit of the doubt that when you email me, I email you right back. But remember, guys, I'm getting hundreds of emails a day. I'm getting hundreds of emails a day. And unlike other companies that make you wait 24 to 48 hours or sometimes even 4 days, I try to email you back as soon as I get the email, okay? So please just keep that in mind. I'm still human. I'm not a robot. So when you're sending me emails and emails and emails and emails, and some of this stuff is just, to me, common sense. I'm going to be honest with you. To me, it's just common sense. So that's that. Remember, when it sits for a day or so, your water's going to start looking clear. Once you shake it up, then it's going to start looking dark. But as you guys have to remember, the only thing that makes it dark again is the cinnamon. That's it, is the cinnamon. Contact me if the product no longer works for you. That's when you should contact me. Don't really be concerned about a color, guys. All right? So I love you all. Have a blessed day. And remember, stop getting caught up in the color. The color has nothing to do with whether or not the Miracle Growth Water is going to work for you. Don't get so caught up in the color. All right? Bye, guys.